Darto. Why, good evening, everybody. How y'all do? Oh, damn it! I have to remember to tweet out. Stupid tweeters. Why does it look like Mario's ass? Yo, yo! I need to send that to Feather. Oh, Feather, you don't even know. Looky, looky, look! They're friggin' adorable. I love it. Oh, I am so not getting any of that, am I? Anyway, close that out. Close that out. What is up, players? So yeah, apparently there's going to be a Hello Kitty and Godzilla Happy Meal toys? Question mark. It's very, very weird. But like, okay, speaking of weird, why is... Oh, right, I closed that out. Stream Deck. Let's reopen said Stream Deck. Anyway. Hello. Hello. It's me, the best Jess. Duh. How are you all 3D? No gameplay. Gamo. What the hell? Why am I marked like that? Why am I marked like this? Chat, what did you do to me? Right, I have to meet with the Imperials and tell them, hey, I too am an Imperial. Right, oh, good, I have that there. Boy, it's me, your best guy. I hope you all having a wonderful Monday. I am not, actually. I'm feeling very disenfranchised with work. And it's not that, it's not anything necessarily wrong, per se, right? Not anything that either I could do, nor work could do. Like, it's fine. Everybody's fine. I think I'm just... I don't know. Anyway, the thing I was saying, right? God, it's always this fucker. I don't know. Burnt out, I think. I think I'm gonna probably try to take a week off if I can. I will find a way to do it. We got a white mage chocobo. He looks so cute. Generally, I don't do this, but, you know, fuck you. I want you to die. I want you to know that, like, you would have lived had you not been, literally, figuratively Hitler. This would have been fine. You would have lived. Nothing bad would have happened. But no, here you are. You're like, I really hope to get my shit rocked. And I'm like, well, lucky for you, that's happening. Saddlebag. Boop, 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 boop. Use. Saddlebag. Really would like an easier way to do that. Yeah. It's a... Of course it's an instance thing. Heaven forbid I ever get to level up my damn chocobo. Never not do that. Boy, what are you even doing here? I'm right, howdy. I guess. Yeah, if you want to. Wait, I get the Magitech armor, right? I get the Magitech armor? Over there, sir, there's enemies. There it is. The Magitech armor. That's just... That is rude, actually. How dare you? Oh, that is the wrong button. Is it so difficult, though? Do I value my life, though? I don't know. Gosh, heckin' darn, we did it, baby. Now for us to use our very own Magitech armor. It's fine. It's fine. Just like my car. It'll work. Biggs, Wedge, what are you doing? I mean, you know, I know that we as a society is going away from smoking, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I didn't know this Magitech armor was in its 40s. The fact that its bending has been taken away from it. Ah, fuck. Speaking of bending, what the fuck is wrong with my back? I heard that. Did you, though? I didn't hear a damn thing. I will. Thank you. That's gotta be fun. Just getting thrown up in the air several feet. It's like that spider in Australia, right? Where it throws bugs at like 40 Gs or something like that. God, that's so terrifying though. Like, have you all ever thought about that? Like, there's a spider that grabs ants and throws them at like 40 Gs straight up in the air. Obviously into a net, into a web. But still, just like imagine that, like, just human size. I couldn't imagine. Because if I did imagine, I think I would cry like a little beach. Okay, for one, how dare you? You're not supposed to be shooting that in the fucking building, asshole! Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. Coffer, that will go into here, because I don't need it right now. But technically I do, though. I think this thing is, God, that thing's old. Where can I get a good weapon? We haven't done Aram Vale yet, right? It hasn't unlocked. Damn. That core was going to be on the level. I don't know if I really want to pay anybody for it, though. Bro, be like, hey, give random people money, and I'm like, give me money? And then they're like, no. I'm like, but I don't understand. Money, me, I want money. Goldsmith's Guild, more like people just wanting to steal gil from me. Guild, am I right? Oh, good. I'm glad that they wouldn't dream of. Well, hell yeah! Look at us! Didn't even have to spend a single dime. I knew we could do it. Bop, 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 bop. I know what we're doing. No. No! Thank the Lord. Just refusing. That's right, there's I don't know if there's a thing going on right now. And if there is... Damn. I'm missing out on a thing. You me. Ah. Ah! Jesus Christ! High Sugi. Oh, yeah, I see that heart. How are you? Other than, you know, wanting me to die of a heart attack. Can I go into the halal yet, or no? Probably not, right? We're gonna take the detour anyway, because I'm very interested. Did I ever do anything? I don't recall doing that instance whatsoever. Good. What'd you get for dinner? Oh, Sugi. There's gonna be frickin' there's gonna be little like Hello Kitty Godzilla toys in McDonald's. I want them. I want them all. They look adorable as hell. Starts next week, so... Do you think it's too early to request a whole week off? I think it might be. Even though, yes, I do want to. I just understand that, like... Heck yeah! Who knew that, like, my whole presence would have just immediately destroyed that fate? I'm just that good. Oh, Sugi, fine, I'll drink. Like I'm barely, like, 20 minutes into the stream, you're like, oh, you need to do stretchies. Do I, though? Ow. Do I? I'm a frickin' moron. Let's go, like, the longest way possible. Yes, I know, that's a great idea. You're so smart. Oops. No. No! There we go. Dear God. It really is just like, hey, do you want the fat chocobo? Like, every frickin' time. Excuse me. Oh my lord! You know what? Fuck it. We're spending the gold. I'm way too out of the, like, in the wrong area. It doesn't make sense. Just really would like to crack that part as much as possible. Did I ever send it to... I did not send it to Quinny Quinn. Quinn, Quan, Kun. Quinn, Quan, do. But without further ado, I modified the housing unit so it should slot right in. Same. Same. Engage. Whoa, how dare you? That is my baby. You do not touch my baby like that. Goddamn right I would. Yes. Yes! Let's go. Yes. I need y'all to get out of my way. What am I doing? Oh. Don't worry about me. I'm just putting unnecessary strain on your hard work. I hope you feel good about this. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Huh? This is the crit. I had to get on top. Shut up. I know what you were going to say, and that you are still very much incorrect. Ah, yes. Delicious. I love intercepting, Oh, there's still more. Ah, don't worry about me, Bit-Biz. We got this. We still got this. Why are you calling me a whore? I feel like that's just... Well, okay, as long as I'm a hot whore, then I'm okay with that. Yeah, no. You better be safe, dude. I appreciate your view, but you gotta be safe on the road. Really wish I could just snap this part of my back off, because I have no idea why I'm in, like, it's literally the part where the shoulder blade meets the back. That hurts. And it's like, it was been getting really good, then all of a sudden, hey, back to extreme pain again. Super happy about it. I do wonder why the servo mechanical transmission is without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. Oh. But we're not using it for battle. We're just using it as a pimped out ride mobile. Do it. Do it. Show me. Are we like... Are we really praying to the machine spirits on this one? I love that, like, my twink bunny just looks so serious. Which makes it feel even more like that, you know. Gross. You're such a nerd. Respawn! Respawn! No use. We are gonna get murderlated, don't worry about it. At all costs. Get your ass back here, you butthole. What do you mean I get drilled? That's not even funny. I was out of that. Excuse me, you should not be hitting me. You are stunned. Do you know what the word stun means? Because I don't. I have no idea. I hope you two are having a good day, though. How was work, Sugi? How are you liking your job? That's good. I'm glad. You deserve to love your job. Why? Oh. Did you get a flu shot? Are they doing flu shots this early? It is finally ready. The finishing touch. Wedge, why did you draw a penis on the mech? Why did you draw a penis on the mech? Nothing really. No, I was asking, was it a flu shot? Like, are they doing those this early? There's a shot specifically for migraines? That's crazy, girl. Oh my goodness. It's not okay. I mean, I'm glad that it helps you, but still. Gotta give you a warning send-off. 'Tis the least I could do for fine men and women that are about to make my lifelong wish come true. Robot girlfriends. What? I didn't do anything. It's just the wheel bearings disintegrated. So a lot of the parts and everything cost. This is not even including the labor. It's costing me 1.2. I did. You know, it's funny that you know, because obviously you grease up the bearings and everything like that, right? Well, the grease now is has a metallic sheen to it. That's how much the wheel bearings have gone and done its own thing. Which, to be fair, in the 20 years I have had that car, I don't think I've ever had to really replace the wheel bearing, so... Hey! Go me! Right? But yeah, no, I'm just here going... Fuck. Right? Yes, put an end to their to Nobunaga's ambition. Still don't know why Nobunaga is always portrayed as a villain, though. He seemed like fairly like for at the time he seemed fairly like okay in terms of a shogun slash commander slash everything else, but everyone's like Nobunaga, my liege. The evil. Where is Robus designing? Okay, there he is. Wait, what am I missing again? I want to... Oh! Un momento, por favor. Reassign. There we go. So now I could be like, Raboom? Raboom? I think that's it, right? Or is there more? No. I think it's just those two, right? Yay! It is just these two. I'm so smart. This fucking Chocobo is never not going to be pulled out, is it? Evil little thing. Now's not time for jests. No, it's always time for jesters. How dare you? Let's review the infiltration plan. We're gonna create a diversion, then you sneak in. Be ready for a retreat if needs be. One day they're just gonna miss. It's gonna be thrown like either like too far or too short. And just like go, and you're like, oh, oh no. Haha. We made it in. Nobody was the wiser.
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none. Least of all, yourself.
No, I struggle because I get off on this. Don't worry about it.
This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it. And for that, we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not?
Yeah, but not at the cost of you, you know, being in the totalitarian regime.
From the beginning.
Like, would you like to be rid of the icons? All you have to do is just bow down to us and we may not kill you. I don't know. Yet.
Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which
Unfortunate.
will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
Not Castrum Meridian. I have no idea what that is. Damn, okay. Actions and traits. Emotes. Where's the emotes? Oh, that's right. It's under social. I'm dumb. No? Hello. Don't mind me. I'm giving you salutes. I'm gonna salute your shorts. Don't mind me. I'm just going to randomly salute you. I see you behind the plants. Trying to smoke a bowl. For shame. The Psychons of the Seventh Dawn. Those bastards. Bum, 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 bum. We're spies. We're like bum, ba, ba, da, dum. Ba, 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 da, dum. Nobody would have ever have guessed us to be non-imperial spies. That's right. This is the Empire, and we're the non-empire, but also part of an empire because Uldal is also an empire. Technically, everything's an empire. Where am I? This door. Nope, that's the wrong door. Don't worry. Nothing about that. Fine. Don't worry, you boot it. Are we not already synced? Are we going to an instance of an instance? Yo, dog, I heard you like instances. Welcome back. Good. You're not. As long as you're safe. I don't like it when you're distracted and driving. I should take my own life, and she'll answer to your message. Ha ha ha. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you're back home, though. No, it's only Tataru that we're concerned about. Everybody else getting tortured, fine. Absolutely fine. Your priorities are very top-notch, Wedge. Thanks. It did only come to light now. Hello, did somebody order a Reaper? Oh, whoa. Would you like to be... Oh. Do you want to learn about my religion? It's... Why can I not do anything? Annoying. Wrong button. Right button. There we go. Get Imperial saluted on, too, nerd. Chat, I'm sad. Why? Why would I be sad? Because I'm in so much frickin' pain. I was scared. Haha, Wedge, get dunked on. Your girl's into me. Where has Thancred gone? This is a Thancredless position. love this outfit. What do you mean they escaped? Have you tried capturing them again? You're right. Very hard to miss. I see. Phantom train. No passengers would be seen dead on it. Wait a minute. From like Final Fantasy VI Phantom Train? I don't know. I'm sorry. I know she's a very powerful white mage, but like... Here's my twig! You see my twig? Be intimidated by the twig. Look, we were gonna gang up on this woman, but now that it's unfair odds in their advantage, we gotta leave. You're right. Don't worry, Tataru. I'll save you. Definitely not Wedge. There we go. Target this nerd. Like, what is wrong with you? Be like, yo, no, we don't want to. We don't want to target the healer. Are you kidding? That'd be silly. That's rude. 29 minutes? What do you mean? Am I not able to do anything about this? Okay. What door am I examining now? Nope. Yes. No. Okay. I'm very confused now. this door? I mean, bro's like super invulnerable, right? There we go. Yeah, I knew we would find it. We just had to be diligent. Is that it? Is it vulnerable now? It's vulnerable now. We're gonna kill it dead. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Say that, but I feel like it's fine. Wait, why are they invulnerable now? Another finding the Magitech generator. What if the real Magitech generators were the friends we made along the way? Is that it? Are they both deadable? Okay, we're missing one of them then. That one still has bullshit. I don't like that. I don't like that it still has bullshit. Aha, I knew it! I knew it! Okay. That one's still got a vulnerability up thing, doesn't it? Lame. Oh, good. You don't actually have... I'm good with this. As long as you are not constantly invulnerable, I am okay with your dumb crap. Ha! Get dunked on. Me. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here so quickly.
Take the leader. Kill the rest.
Not me! Oh, you're not saying that I'm the leader. How dare you?
What the?
The Ashtola! Pray, forgive us our delay.
Look at Yada pretending she's as cool as Prish.
Popolino, Minfilia.
She could only wish.
What took you so long?
Well, it's nice to see you too. The reunion must wait. Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
Are we though? Bro, you abandoned the fucking machine?
Fool of a Lalafell.
Yeah. No, he's right.
Excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
I can. See, a mech is like a woman. You gotta tell him which one's boss.
But there's no one in there. This is Sid. Can you hear me?
No, Sid, I can't.
To fire, then jump.
That's a bold strategy.
2,
3.
4.
Nobody said 5! Nobody said 5! We're gonna die!
I know not which is more pitiful, the charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas. I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power, the power to cast down icons. If you
Right.
continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
What in the 7 hells? Oh no. It's here.
It's only as if this is a main base for the Garlean Empire. Why would they have that?
Weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic.
Not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be named Steve.
Lifted from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagans used it to crush primal and foe alike. And now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius! Look! There, beside the Black Wolf. An Ascian. An overlord, no less. His garb attests.
La Habrea. It could only be him.
Are you sure?
Thancred!
It couldn't possibly be Thancred.
He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be.
That's impossible.
Hang on!
Thancred!
Can't believe it. After all these years together, you were a different guy all along.
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected. And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Asians. How could I have been so blind?
Well, that's what you get for hiring a spy master to be a spy
No wonder
master.
The enemy knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all!
It's not like your secret base was that secret to begin
This is
with.
not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders staked their hopes on the Scions, but now they believe us all dead or missing. When they learn of the Empire's new weapon, we cannot be certain what they will do.
True.
We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Cryle, this is Minfilia.
The situation
I
may
am
have
in
taken
some
an
haste,
ill
so
turn,
forgive me if I seem brusque.
but the
item
battle is
I
far
requested,
from over.
is it ready?
And so long as we stand together,
Wonderful.
there shall
I
ever be
saw
hope
it
of
first, but
victory.
we need it urgently. How
The
soon
people
can
of
it be
Eorzea
delivered?
falter for want of such hope. Let
I am in
us
your
provide
debt,
it.
my friend.
Let us bear to them the tidings that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned.
Hell yeah. I like how they're like, you know, like, oh, we're like these very important people, but like, so far, nothing about them has like really engendered any sort of like
My
feeling
regards
of
to
confidence or anything like that.
I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.
Itchy face. You're so short. Only the true short king can really one up the small child here. I'm definitely not being entertaining tonight. I just realized that. Not just. Let's be real. Very practically large table. Way too much. We can only hope they'll make the right choice, but they won't. Like, we know better. Fine. What are you about it? It's fine. Yes. Allow me to leave, please. Itchy face. Alright, I think take that off now. Oh, right. Equip. Yes. Multi-pass.
We keep treading the same ground.
Agreed.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Mm-hmm.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left?
Yes, yes, we can.
Spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can
I mean,
we
to be
offer?
fair, we beat the shit out of them.
Struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
Like at that point, it was taking
Long
candy
have
from a
we fought the
baby.
primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again.
Well, that's why we got to go and clear out all non-human
I, for
life.
one, grow tired of it.
They will never rise again after that.
Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word...
Right.
Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand
Again,
show.
slay every beastman. The primals will have nothing to latch on to.
I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Raoban. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same. Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Right. Very true, bestie.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The scions of the Seventh Dawn, alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Ho ho, you thought we're gone, but we're actually here.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
Again, I still have no idea what the Scions of the Seventh Dawn actually do.
Seven hells! Master Garland?
And you, dear friend.
By Ralga, you're alive. All of you.
For now.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender. But I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garleans' offer to vanquish the Primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the Primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals
Yes,
enter this world
because
when mortals call upon them,
reason.
and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing
Okay,
is
fair.
more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garleans' proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
You know, didn't think about it like that.
Blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Aye. Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Yes.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
True. So true, bestie.
A great man once.
Damn it!
Sid,
I need to remove my hand from the mouse because I get those unfortunate twitchies.
How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight.
True.
We Gridanians have no love for war. Yet we have still
That's
less
unfortunate.
for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change.
Hell yeah.
Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire.
Hell yeah. No more tree hugging for us.
All who abide here.
Pick her nose. Pick nose. Pick nose. I'm glad we're all just laughing now. Like, they think they could provide any sort of help.
Ralbon, are we to be outdone?
Yes. Yes, we are.
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We old dons who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times
Nos,
have we fallen
nos.
into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Ooh.
Reckless.
Well, I would like a fief, is what I'm saying.
I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round. On account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all.
I'm just saying small fief of the whole continent.
Down or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa.
It's weird, right? Because obviously Sid's last name is Garland. But then it's like Garleans, and it's just like, yeah, weird to talk about.
Pole of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For Eorzea!
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
You don't want to put any sort of, like, closed captioning on that?
Flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts.
Good.
Pray leave the military matters to us, and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
So, I mean, if we go to the Waking Sands, everybody knows that's where we're at. It feels like a bad idea. Hey, go to the place that you've been attacked multiple times and everybody knows is your home base. Sound good? No? I'll do it anyway. Okay, sure. How's that at 16 minutes? Bro, was that whole instance fight also? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Hello. Ugh. Bum, bum, ba, 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 ba. How? You showed that thing. Brass blades are like, you know, I need to earn my keep, so I'm just gonna go kill this random na-na style creature. It was coming right for me, don't worry! Jump. Wait, Carne Asada, why was your health so low? I don't like that. I don't like that for you at all.
cannot well express my relief to think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
Cowards, all of
Fire
them.
in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again. Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you? It's all right, Sid.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this.
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him in thrall to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows.
Chaos.
That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
This too is a crystal of darkness. Don't worry about it.
This is a crystal of darkness.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
Oh. So we're not getting
It
possessed.
comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Very true.
He would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled
But wouldn't
to
they,
relinquish control
like,
over
when
him.
did that happen? Right?
You have
I'm very
proven
confused at when that
steadfast,
happened.
standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more.
Yeah, I guess so.
Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light. What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons.
What?
I must confess, you do remind me of them.
You somehow remind me of all
Yet
4 of them
remember
at once.
this, however glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are he, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will.
You don't say.
Come, my friends, let us fight to safeguard the future of our...
Damn it! Need my stupid twitchy fingers! Actually, I do wanna... I wanna try that on. Ooh, that looks kinda cool though, right? Kind of. Oh, that looks slutty. Super slutty here. Do I care? That's the real question. Do I care enough? God, look at how slutty that is. Pits exposed and everything. Two shreds, you say? Hell yeah. Don't worry, kitten. Yay! Ah, we have to destroy those. Ah, I see. Starving them out. Perfect idea. Is it me? Am I the elite adventurer? Indeed. Simple enough. Just destroy everything and you win. Praetorium? Hell yeah. Yay! Everybody's favorite instance. definitely not definitely not something that'll take frickin' hours. It's not even that it's that long, it's just the cutscenes, dear lord. Meds. But if I take meds too early, then I get tired before I end a stream. I'm just worried if I get, you know, a little too much, and then by 8:30 I'm like, yeah. But you white. I know I normally do, but like last time I was so KO'd. You are helpful. Don't worry about it. It's just, yeah, last time I was so KO'd that I was just like, it's 8:30. What do you mean, breedable twinks? How dare you? How are you, Fawful? Are you okay? Where's my ashwagandha? I'm alright, I guess. I'm in pain, right? As usual, unfortunately. Hanging in there. I don't think I'm being very entertaining today, if I'm being absolutely honest. I know I always complain about, like, you know, how is it that I'm not making progress? But I feel like today definitely is like, well, maybe the reason you're not making progress is because you're not very entertaining. Have you thought about that? And I'm like, yes, unfortunately, especially today, I have definitely thought about that. This is probably the least interesting stream I've done in a while. Woo! Oh boy. I'm also kind of exhausted. I'm glad that you didn't say you're tired, because you know what would come up with that. Yeah. I don't even have Skyrim. Which is funny though, like every Bethesda game that I have, or at least every Elder Scrolls game I have, I got it absolutely for free. I don't even remember how. Primal Fear. What is Primal Fear? This has something. This is something, I'm pretty sure. I'm like 10% sure. Fuck. I would not brag about that at all. Todd seems like an asshole, though. That is, yeah. And then most of his studio got shuttered because they haven't been making anything. My favorite thing's like, oh, now that we're getting fired, You know, now that we're getting fired, we're really ready to work on what is it called? New Vegas 2. See, we know how to make the things that you like. Don't worry about it. Well, they don't even want, like, here's also a thing, right, with Fallout, is they really don't want to change anything, you know? Like, they're so locked in their ways that it's just, nope, it's gonna be the new California Republic every time. You know, they don't want to do anything other than that. Because it's safe. So from Fallout 1 to 2, you saw how technology changed, right? Like, it wasn't just like mud huts and shit, right? It eventually, you know, like, they started to use concrete and stuff. No, but actually, he's kind of right, though. Mr. House is kind of right. I'm not going to say he ain't. But yeah, no, but like, they're like, nah, everything's just gonna stagnate and actually be worse. Somehow be worse after 100 years. Because, like, between Fallout 1 and New Vegas, it was 100 years or so, right? Roughly. I'm not going to say that I remember all the lore. I don't. I really don't. You might even call me a tourist on Fallout stuff. I enjoy Fallout stuff, but I am very not that invested in it, other than just the bare necessities. The simple bare necessities. Don't forget about your worries and your strife. Wait, I think you're supposed to forget. Well, yeah, like, the Master, again, that was like a Fallout 1 thing. Like, I don't know why they would bring up the Master again. 29, 28... Oh, good, we do have one. What? Oh, that's condition. Haha. Don't feel like my spirit bond is that... I mean, yeah. My favorite thing, of course, speaking of having the main character or main villains off themselves, right? There's Arcanum, right? And then Mass Effect 1. So they're like, you know, we really should have a boss fight at the end. I'm like, but do you really need to? No, but actually that was a very beautiful line. I mean, like, honestly, you know, the villain, I forgot how exactly he worded it, but you know, the villain basically ends his own life out of love for a world he hates or something like that. And I think that's kind of cool. I like how you can more or less convince the you know, the main villain that, like, yeah, I know the error of your way. I think it needs to be kind of, how would you do, like, obviously Mass Effect, I think, did it wrong. As much as I like Mass Effect 1, I think I do 100% believe that they did it, like, absolutely horribly. Here's the I win, I skip one part of the boss fight button. You know, without, like, I don't feel like you earned it, right? I didn't realize that Iron Will was off. Well, like, the ship would take over for him fighting no matter what. Like, you kill him once, right? And then, God, what was the Reaper's name again? God, what was his name? I don't remember. Sovereign. It was Sovereign. Sovereign takes over his corpse for boss fight 2. So that never... that part really never really changed. I think his name was Sovereign. It was an S name. Fairly certain. But let's be real, his boss fight, not the Sovereign taking over, God, what the fuck was the bro's name? Another S name. Oh, I have a lot of things to say about like the whole Mass Effect trilogy was ultimately bad. And the reason why I say it's ultimately bad is only for the simple reason that like they kept over-promising and under-delivering. Also, let's be real. Oh, hey, you know, weapons have infinite ammo now, but now we're gonna go back in and have clips, right? Or magazines, technically. And every choice matters, but it never did. It never did. The funny thing is I never punched the reporter, but in Mass Effect 2, you punched me! No. No, I didn't. Nothing that I did mattered in Mass Effect 2, and I didn't buy Mass Effect 3 because I was like, oh, cool. You just lied to me. I mean, I will say that gameplay-wise, I do believe Mass Effect 2 somewhat superior to Mass Effect 1. Somewhat. I think that there was a lot more fun concepts in Mass Effect 1 versus 2, because you turned really Mass Effect 2 into a cover shooter with some RPG elements, while Mass Effect 1 was more RPG with cover shooter elements. If that makes sense. I don't know, actually, if I could say that it makes sense or not. Oh yeah, no, the collectors were awesome. And then of course they added like an actual collector in, or not the collector, but the progenitor race that more or less is the collectors, and I don't remember the name. Yeah, Prometheans, I believe you're correct. Oh god! And then speaking of progenitor races, right? Like there was the Leviathans, right? Because like the Reapers came from the Leviathans, and that became like a whole nothing burger too. I don't know, it feels bad. It feels bad when they do shit like that, and I don't like it. Like, I don't necessarily even hate that the, oh, you know, the creation far exceeds their original creators, right? But you're telling me that all of the solar system couldn't fight the Reapers? Really? Let's not forget that at the end of, was it Mass Effect 1 or Mass Effect 2, where they're like, yeah, no, it'll take about 55 years for the Reapers to come from deep space here, and they're like, yeah, actually, no, we lied about that for essentially no reason. And honestly, they were so much cooler. In my opinion, I think they were so much cooler when you had the thing that, like, oh, you know, there's actually something in the deep space that's causing the issues. That the Reapers are not the actual bad guys. But of course that never I mean, there was so much cooler stuff, and then everything just became bad. I know. I am a bastard. What could I say? Wait, when he was punching the ground, was I getting hurt when he did that? Oh, hi. That's unfortunate. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, no. No, thank you. No, thank you! The one Tali is a part of. God, why can I not remember their names? Oh Lord, nope, out of there. Oh, that sucked. Oh, that sucked hard. Okay, well now I know what to expect. Get out of that. Not today, Satan. But yeah, no, I do appreciate like how superior that one race like pretended to be. I'm like, bro, your ass kept getting like shreked by your own creations. You no longer have a home world, and you're so immunocompromised that like you can't actually live in a home world anymore. And you think you're like hot shit? Get out of here. Was it always a desert? Like, no, like, for real, I don't mean to, like... I feel like it was a desert because the Geth kind of fucked it up or something. You son of a bitch, me! They don't even want to take the proper precautions to help increase their immune systems. Obviously, like, so I'm sure, as you know, because I believe we, like, you are obviously the scientist, right? While I was the one that failed to become a scientist. But, like, we technically need parasites to help bolster our immune systems. They could do something like that. they refuse to. I actually have no idea. We just... I really wish I had my DOT! It'd be really cool if I had my DOT right now. But no, I freaking right-clicked it and removed it from my action bar because I'm an idiot. I think I've told you all before that, like, I used to work at the DMV. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I actually very much enjoyed learning about, like, the laws and stuff like that. And it was a fun puzzle because basically you all wanted to get into the you know, the thing, right? The main goal of the DMV is that you should never have to come back. Believe it or not, nobody wanted you to come, like, in more than once. Oh God, speaking of that, right? So I remember when I worked at the before I worked at the DMV, right? I wanted to get a duplicate driver's license so I could drink, right? Because heaven forbid they passed a law where if you didn't have a horizontal license, you couldn't get alcohol. So if you still had a vertical license, even if you were over 21, you could not buy alcohol. It was the most pain in the ass thing. So I did that. It took me 3 hours to get a duplicate driver's license. So that way it was horizontal, not vertical. When I started working at the DMV, like, lines lasted maybe 15 minutes, 30 minutes, like, if it was a busy day. That's a dramatic decrease. And yet, we still had people who were like, I've been here for hours, and I'm like, bro, I'm looking at your ticket, you were here for 10 minutes. Shut the fuck up. I remember a time when just getting a duplicate driver's license was a huge, like, took 3 fucking hours. Go fuck yourself. No, it really is. Like, don't get me wrong, waiting sucks. Waiting super sucks, but, like, come on. Instead of it being an all-day affair, it is generally, at best, 30 minutes. 30-minute affair. Generally. The Perfectus has been slain. He's not so perfect, is he? Oh, man. I can't tell you how many times people were fucking stupid, though. So... no, this is not Warframe. It's Final Fantasy 14. How dare you? I haven't played Warframe in a hot minute. But yeah, so I mean, I think I've told you guys when somebody got swifty in my office, like not even joking, actually shat on the floor. I think that was more due to incontinence than like they didn't drop trow and shit. It's just, oh hey, here's some shit that fell out of somebody's pants. Yeah, I know, right? Like, there was this dipshit who I told, hey, straight up, do not do this, because he had a title, as one is wanting to do. People often have titles, and thus one in their name. There was, long and short, another name that was signed off and everything like that. So we needed to have a disclosure of basically saying I have no interest in this vehicle for whatever reason. It's stupid and I don't like it, right? Because I guess I'll take the slutty thing. But long and short of it is, he got a title from California. And I'm sure in California you could just like, sign it without having other people need X, Y, or Z, right? Bullfrog. Oh, okay, that's what Camp Bullfrog is. Cool. But in my state, you can't do that. So if John signs it to Mary and Mary signs it to Steve, we still need a thing that says John has no vested interest in this vehicle anymore, and it needs to be signed and notarized. I don't know if it's changed. A lot of things have changed for, I think, a lot of the worst, actually, believe it or not. Like, to get a federal driver's license, you used to have to provide birth certificate or passport, social security, and 2 forms of mail, right? 2 forms of address. It has to come from a company in some way, shape, or form. It used to be like, it has to be from a bank statement and something else. Which I was okay with. Opening the mail that way seemed fine. Now, you don't even need to prove Social Security, and I don't like that. I think that is not great. Oh, but it allows more people to easily get a federal driver's license. I'm like, I mean, yes, but again, I think it's bad. I just think it's bad overall. 2 forms of identification is optimal in making sure this person is who they say they are, and they are either, they are a legal citizen or here legally. Obviously, California said, fuck that. 9/11 was okay, and just, you know, giving out federal IDs to actual illegal immigrants. That's great. Still very happy about, you know, all that hard work and that worry that getting federally audited. And California's just like, yeah, whatever. You say that, but basically true. Actually, it's funny because California is more or less the reason why we can't accept birth registrations. Because essentially in California, you could be like, "Hey, can I get a birth registration even if you weren't born in California?" They're just like, "Yeah, here's the thing that says you exist." They give it to anybody, doesn't matter where they were born. That's why you need the actual vital statistics birth certificate, not a birth registration. A birth registration is more or less a receipt for the birth certificate. I can't tell you what the birth certificate has versus a birth registration that makes a birth certificate more official, but I could definitely tell you Californians are terrible people and cause a lot of issues. That I could definitely tell. Itchy. Oh, also, when I worked at the DMV, I swear to God, I was the only one that ever got imports. So I got very frustrated one day, and I was like, look, importing is a huge pain in the ass. So I wrote a guide on how to import. And it was one-page thing that both customers can follow, as well as point of sales representatives for the DMV. It was very simple, and I loved it. And they wanted to make it official on their in the DMV too, and they never did. And I'm pissed because that would have been $250 in my pocket. But yeah, I don't know. I was proud of writing in the import guide for my state. Like I said, when you get frustrated enough, you're just like, you know, let's just go and do it this way. And it's funny too because they're like, oh well, the requirements changed. And the requirement is, if vehicle is over 25 years old, you do not need a level 3 inspection. That's the only thing that changed. Just the level 1 will do. And, and that's basically it. You don't need to follow the EPA guidelines or anything like that anymore. Where the hell is this thing? Because yeah, after 25 years, don't necessarily care. I will say I do love in my state, it like the only quote unquote inspection is just a emissions. We don't care that you know your headlights don't work or whatever like that. That is entirely up to you to take care of. I mean, we do care, but not in terms of registering a vehicle. Is it no inspections because you live in a rural area and thus don't need to provide emissions? See, I like that too. I do appreciate that. What is this? Because yeah, like in my state, obviously, if you're not in the two major metro cities, then yeah, you're not like the amount of missions you produce is negligible at best. Or so the state deems it. But, like, I know a lot of people, especially on the East Coast, they actually have to do, like, full vehicle inspections. Oh, one headlight's out. You can't pass this vehicle inspection. There's no, like, fix-it ticket or anything like that. Just like, nope. Oh, this headlight's a little too dim. This brake light's a little too dim. Go fuck yourself. And I'm like, why? Hello, Lijan. Thank you so much for the lurky lurk. But yeah, no, if you're ever interested on, like, car stuff, at least DMV style car stuff, because I'm not a car guy. I'm a Fox guy! Yeah! Get it? Get it? No? Okay, fine. But no, like, ow. That hurt my ears, actually. I don't know, man. All I know is my balls itch. Okay, that seems like a good replacement. But yeah, like, I mean, obviously there's a lot of different things and a lot of different nuances between states. Like, for instance, I believe it's Wisconsin. Basically, if your trailer is under 2,500 pounds, all you get is a vehicle registration. You do not get a you don't get a title. Yeah, Wisconsin. So basically, you know, like my state, you have to register the boat trailer, or you do not register the boat. or you don't get a title for the boat, I should say. You do have to register the boat. Though that is Game and Fish. You register the trailer with the DMV, but Game and Fish and Game, they're the ones where you register the actual boat. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? That's what she said? Question mark? But yeah, no, I like, believe it or not, policy and procedure is kind of fun for me. Like, for one, I like doing things as efficiently as possible. And for two, I like doing things in gray zones if I can. So, for instance, yes, I am a nerd, thank you very much. For instance, legally gray things, right? So in order to prevent people from having to come back, right? Obviously we'd be doing driving tests. Again, you don't really want your, you don't want your kid to be, or, you don't want little Jimmy and Susie to have to come back. Due to random bullshit. So, I would, strongly emphasize, oh, hey, so you're mom/dad. Cool. Oh, and then, you have, joint custody, or yeah, you have joint custody, or no. So you're married to mom/dad, right? No? Okay. So you have sole custody, right? Not joint custody, meaning that mom/dad does not have to be here to also sign for little Jimmy to take his driver's test. And they'll look at me and be like, correct. Now, what I did is only tell them exactly what would happen if they said another thing from another thing, right? Did I tell them that they should sign as sole custody or married so that way the other spouse didn't need to be there to do that? No. But I just told them the consequences of what would happen if they told the quote-unquote truth. Which, how am I to know? We don't know, actually, believe it or not. We have no fucking clue if you are married to little, Susie's dad or not. Nor do we care. Nor do we care if you have sole or joint custody. There's no way for us to tell. They aren't, actually. Believe it or not, kids aren't. It is more rewarding than not. And this is coming from an uncle, yes, I understand. I do not actually have a child of my own yet. Oh, this is doing Odin, huh? But yeah, no, I mean, hell, my little niece, as much of a pain in the ass she is, I love her dearly. And so I will emphasize that children technically are a pain in the ass, but again, more you get more out of children than the little annoyances or anything like that, or the quote unquote hassles that they may or may not one may or may not perceive them as. No, 100% they are a joy. There's nothing. They're like. Do I need to fly? I need to fly to get up there, don't I? Or not. Haha. I didn't need to fly at all. Like I said, you get out more than you put in, believe it or not. You like. The joy of kids. You would too. Yeah, well, if Reggie told you to jump off a cliff, would you? Because, I mean, maybe, yeah, actually. That sounds kind of fun. But yeah, like I said, I like gray areas in policy. I've always been one for doing things as quickly, efficiently, and legally as possible. It is based, honestly. Though I will say probably some of the worst things to deal with in the DMV is like people who you're like, oh boy, you have so many drunk drivings on your record, and yet somehow you still get the privilege to drive. I don't know. There's A lot I can tolerate, but drunk driving is definitely not it. Or I should say driving while under the influence. It doesn't... You don't have to necessarily be drunk. Ah, just like the Palisades fire, huh? Not even joking either on that one, unfortunately. Right, who am I talking to? You. Right, I gotta go pee-pees. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Vesper Bay, right? It is Vesper Bay, perfect. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Alright, I am back. Damn, you're telling me I didn't piss for 2 frickin' minutes? I figured I'd be done and at Vesper Bay by now. Gonna close that out. I'm so, like, by the way, I am, like, legitimately super glad that you're all here for me. Like, I was feeling very sad today, and, you know, I've been doubting myself, and the fact that you're all here does mean a lot to me. Kinda cool, honestly. Like, I don't know, man. I get too stuck in my head. NGL, as they say. What do you mean? I'm never wholesome. I appreciate it too, because it allows me to like actually, you know, be like, oh hey, I remember this one thing. You know, it allows me to do my own tangents and like, because I'm not gonna lie, just talking to myself, I forget shit like 5 seconds after I said it. And to be fair, I'm still forgetting shit 5 seconds after I've said it to you guys, but at the very least, it allows me to, you know, yap a little bit more without feeling like I'm just talking in the wind. Can I say something controversial? Speaking of, you know, talking to the wind and everything like that. Not gonna lie, this job has made me, like, realize there are two types of, veterans. Those that are 100% and those that never served, just knew who to bitch to. And there's way too many of those people who know exactly who to bitch to get quote-unquote 100%. You're not 100% disabled. Like, obviously I can't prove it, but I know for a fact you're not. Because nobody is so goddamn entitled than these people. Because again, like, I've had 100% disabled vets be like, yeah, no, understandable. You know, this is the procedure. We got to do it this way. Well, I mean, they're actually, like, speaking of that, I remember seeing this woman on the Twitter, right? She's all like, you know, oh, well, my wheelchair is too big to be, like, personally lifted up through this one machine that lifts wheelchairs up the stairs because we don't have a lift of some sort for whatever reason. She's British, so of course, right? And then people are like, wait, she's walking up the stairs? I'm like, to be fair, not everybody in a wheelchair is bound directly to the wheelchair, right? I don't know. She's got a bigger wheelchair for whatever reason. Actually, kind of, yeah. Like, it had the big tires from what I saw of it. But, like, you know, that's, you know, like, I know people who are limitedly mobile in a wheelchair. Like, one of my best friends, he's suffering from some sort of physical, like, I don't ask because it's rude, right? Like, I know it's not MS, but it's not MS, if you know what I mean. It's one of those types of diseases. He can stand for, like, you know, a limited amount of time. And obviously some days are better than others. But, so, you know, like, I was saying that, and then it's like, oh, here's me doing all my gymnastic routines. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but what? Bro, nobody is limitedly, like, people who can be ambulatory from a wheelchair are not doing gymnastics. I'm sorry, like, there's nothing you could say that would make me be like, oh yeah, no, you actually are 100%, like, you know, this wheelchair thing isn't something that you're just completely, you know, making up. Am I an asshole? You better believe I am, but, like, dealing with the medical field as I do, dealing with people who actually do have mobility issues, well, those people who have mobility issues are 100% not, and again, reemphasize, not doing gymnastic routines. You can call me an asshole if you want to. I don't care. I am extraordinarily dubious over that person's. Oh, well, yeah, no, No, it was like full gymnastic routines, too. I was actually a little infuriated. Ugh. We'll be conducting a series of special training exercises. And I don't want to train people. But I don't have to. Yeah, this is still going to be better, no matter what. That bastard. There we go. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, again, I very much appreciate everybody being here. It really actually means a lot. Weird, I don't think I heard the fart. Look, I can't tell you I know everything about what the hell's happening with stream. I don't. A lot of times it feels like it just breaks every 5 seconds. Hell yeah, glad tidings. Let's do it. Ah. Hell yeah, phase 2 kicking ass. Oh no, are we starting the Paramore? Yeah, we're not doing that raid. It is way too late to do that raid right now. I feel like if I did that, would probably be here in like 10 p.m. Did I? No, yes. No. Okay. No, I took the Gumbies. I took my magnesiums. Okay. Now I think it's now perfectly timed to take the ashwagandha. Great. Nothing makes me want to sleep more than choking on water, unable to put it down the right hole. That's what she said. Oh, fuck. Ah. Do you know me? I don't know if you know me. I know me. I'm a dear friend. I'm a bunny friend. Thank you very much. How dare you? Passes out on stream. You know, I almost died of choking on water once. Technically, he was choking on a hot dog and then trying to drink water to push it down. That was a harrowing experience. Could you imagine, though? Like, speaking of like, you know, the right hole, could you imagine somebody, like, you know, slobbing on the knob and then, like, they go to swallow, but it goes into their lungs instead? like, if water hurts, could you imagine how badly that would hurt? Or no, you make them laugh. Again, while slobbing on the knob, and then they laugh and it just goes up their nose. What? You don't need to know this. What do you mean you experienced that? Leave it to Quinn to make the crazy thoughts into, like, oh yeah, no. This is how it happens, and I'm like, but I don't want to know how it happens. Or that it's a real physical thing that can happen. I would have been happy not knowing. In fact, I feel like we're all worse off with that knowledge. Truly the eldritch horror of knowledge. The horrors of gross knowledge has wrought. No, we really are not. Really, we're not. Damn it! So it's currently 15 minutes. 15 minutes before we call it. How about this? It's gross. It's pretty gruesome, really, if you think about it. You know, I'm also scared about the spider that can throw an ant 40 times like gravity, like via 40 Gs, right? I'm also scared about that. Because that just seems bad. That's just rude, really. Right, give me a second. Give me a second. Haha. All right. Oh, scarred, not scared. Look. I'm dyslexic. Shush. Right. Apply. I want to add a cube. Scroll that up. Okay, that's going to get scrolled down. So this is going to try to be a low poly model, right? Okay. Probably want to bring that in. Let's look at it head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Auto mirror. Yeah, that seems like it's about white. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so if I do this, right, I could add that and then face select, do inset. And I hit I again. No, I. C. No. B. There we go. B. It was B. I knew it was B. I don't know. Excuse you. That's supposed to be the. It's supposed to be the whole line. Okay, there we go. X on the x-axis. How do we want to do this? Scale up. X. Still right. Okay, the 3 much. I probably want to go scale Y. Extrude. Nope, that's a bad idea. Do I want it that way? Not really. Man, why do I suck? Like, I have a vision. My vision's shit. Like, why is it that I can see it in my head, but can't ever achieve it? Like, this is supposed to be a simple low poly thing, and here I am struggling. Because you see it, right? It's like maybe 3 pieces for the body. With different, you know, so that way you can have different articulations. Or 1 or 2, you know, like, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to. It's whenever I get creative is when I struggle the most because I see it in my brain and I can't seem to put it down. Which is why I like writing so much better because I can see it in my brain and I can put it in paper into the written word. Let's go bum, 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 bum. Okay. I see it. I see it in the head. See it in my head. Not scale. Not hide. GX. Like this, I probably might just delete. I do want to flare the bottom a little. No. Oh, damn it. I don't know. The head looks so much smaller though. Call it Hassan Piker with how small the head is. I think that'd be fine though, right? You look at that. Again, it's gonna be I'm gonna try to make it as low poly as possible. I hate you. Now I don't need to look at that. I just need to look at this. Alright, so I could probably take this and move it. Oh, I want to take these, right? I would want to take both. Move it down just a smidge, right? this, I'd probably want to move down a little bit more. There we go. That looks a little better. This would allow us to... Do I want to try to make a nose? Because essentially what I do, right, is... Why? Why do I suck? So then we go knife tool, right? It's like, boom, nope. So it's like, boom, 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 right? That should be 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to go knife. Boom. Quad. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's a quad. Oops. Nope, wrong button. G. Stop. So let's see if this works. Stop. Alright, let's look at this now. Like, that does look like a nose. It doesn't look bad, honestly. I feel like some of the shading errors gives the nose a little, it's not even a shading error, if I'm being absolutely honest. But I think it gives the nose a little more, you know, a little more chutzpah. Edit mode. You know what? I'm gonna go and delete edges. Delete vertices. Dissolve edges. There we go. Dissolve. Duh. There you go. That's more squarish. Here's the problem. I know it's gonna be low poly. That's the whole point. But I want to add more lines, and I'm like, no, stop! Don't add more lines. I need to accept the low polyness, right? Oh well. Oh well. again, I see the vision in my head. For some reason, cannot execute. Oh well. Oh well. The only thing I really know for a fact, it's late. Chat, it's late. Well, it's not like really late, but for those people that have to go to work early, it's kind of late. Either way, thank you all for joining me. Indeed, if you still are, let me see who I could send you at. Oh, we could do Teddy. Teddy's doing Look Outside, which is a game I've been wanting to stream. I've been wanting to stream it, but everything's going haywire. Everything going haywire. 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 Alright, players. Well, no, again, thank you all for joining me. Wednesday, we'll do more Final Fantasy 14. Hopefully, we could do that stupid instance with Ultimate Weapon, which will take like a fucking hour. Not even joking, it does take an hour. It's like ridiculous. Redonkulous. Either way, thank you all for joining me. Y'all have a wonderful night.